in my faith tradition, I'm a Roman Catholic, and in the Bible, it says in Luke, to whom much is given, much is expected. So the sport of running has given me a lot. I mean, to be able to bond with Dr. Bleeker and other people like that, to compare moments of exaltation and euphoria that one experiences after a great run or a great race or in community of running. It's indescribable in many ways. There's a book by a Dr. Sheehan. It's called On Running, I think it is. He used to live in New Jersey, by the way, this Dr. Sheehan, and he was passionate about running, but he was also passionate about philosophy. And so he kind of bridged medicine, philosophy, and running, and he wrote books about it. And when I read Dr. Sheehan's book, that inspired me. Malcolm Gladwell, the author, the journalist, he's a big runner, and he's a New Jersey guy, inspired me. So the marathon. So in being part of several running clubs in Jersey City, I kept hearing, oh, Jersey City, deserves and should have its own marathon. Jersey City deserves and should have its own marathon. And I got to thinking, and I got to talking to more people about it. And so long story short is that in fact, one of the last people I talked to, it was a woman who is a big runner. She had reminded me that in 1988, they had the Olympic trials qualification marathon starting in Jersey City and finishing in Jersey City. So it went through, I think, 7 other municipalities, and it started and finished in Liberty State Park. So I said, wow, I mean, we have some marathon history here and, some pedigree per se. Let's tap into that. I initially thought of doing it in several municipalities, but then I thought the bureaucracy around that would be overwhelming. And so that kind of pushed going out of Jersey City away. But the second part is being born and raised in Jersey City, place where I love to run through the streets, and I love to run through Lincoln Park and Liberty State Park. I said, Jersey City does deserve its own marathon. And so the next person I talked to was the mayor of Jersey City, Mayor Phillip, and he's a runner. In fact, he signed up to run our marathon this year. So we're excited
Wow,
about that.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're pretty cool about that. And so he says, Steve, I think it's great. He goes, get to work and let me know how I can help. So I went and I found a partner, a woman who owns CompuScore. It's the premier timing company in the region, if not throughout the country. In fact, their company went down a week and a half ago to Orlando to time the Olympic trial qualification races for the marathon. I went down there because I had helped my father-in-law, and a sidebar was I was able to go see the Olympic trials. And
Wow.
what was exciting about that is that we had in the Jersey City Marathon from last year 2 people who qualified for the Olympic trials marathon,
Wow.
a male and a female. Unfortunately, the female couldn't run because she had just had a knee surgery like 2 or 3 weeks prior to the Olympic trials. But the gentleman who qualified through the Jersey City Marathon, he ran. And then the guy who finished third by only a few seconds, he was only a few seconds off. That's how precise these things
Wow.
are, seconds from getting into the Olympic trials. So he ran another marathon somewhere else and qualified, and he was running it. So we went and supported him. But he, having ran the Jersey City Marathon and seeing the potential for its greatness, has signed on to be our elite runner coordinator. So running's been good to me. The city's been good to me. I tell anybody who listens, you can't spell community or run without you. Running may at many times be a solo sport, but a lot of great moments in running are done in group runs and are done in races and done in celebration afterwards.